Welcome to Stoic League. We are now in year 2024. As a man, leaving behind bad qualities is synonymous with a commitment to personal growth. It signifies a willingness to evolve and become a better version of oneself. Growth involves self-awareness, introspection, and a continuous effort to refine one's character. The journey of personal development requires letting go of habits or traits that act as impediments to progress, fostering an environment conducive to learning and improvement. If you're seeking personal growth as a man and aspire to align your habits with Stoic principles, consider shedding these 7 anti-Stoic habits in the coming year. Before we dive into the lesson, make sure you don't skip the video and have subscribed to the channel, as this video is of utmost importance. And consider liking the video in order to trigger the algorithm. Number 1. Impulsive reactivity. Stoicism advocates for thoughtful responses over impulsive reactions. Avoid the habit of reacting hastily to situations without considering the broader context. Instead, cultivate a pause, allowing yourself to respond with reason and clarity. Impulsive reactions often stem from a quick, emotional response to a situation. Whether it's frustration, anger, or anxiety, these emotions can drive impulsive behavior. Stoicism recognizes that such reactions are often counterproductive and can lead to decisions that don't align with one's values. Stoicism encourages individuals to pause and reflect before reacting. This pause is not a delay, but a deliberate choice to consider the broader context, implications, and one's own values. It involves acknowledging emotions without being controlled by them, allowing reason to guide actions. To cultivate a pause, one can adopt practices such as mindfulness or meditation. These techniques create a mental space between the stimulus and the response, providing the opportunity to respond thoughtfully rather than reactively. This habit aligns with Stoic principles of self-awareness and rational decision-making. The Stoic approach to impulsive reactivity involves a conscious effort to pause, reflect, and respond with reason and clarity. This shift in habit not only aligns with Stoic principles, but also fosters personal growth, enhancing your ability to navigate life's complexities with wisdom and resilience. Number 2. Excessive materialism. Stoicism encourages detachment from material possessions. Resist the habit of equating material wealth with personal value. Focus on what is truly essential for a virtuous life, rather than pursuing excessive accumulation. Stoicism recognizes the transient nature of material possessions and challenges the idea that accumulating wealth inherently brings lasting happiness or fulfillment. The pursuit of material wealth can create an illusion of security and contentment, but Stoicism teaches that true well-being comes from within, rooted in virtue rather than external possessions. Stoicism encourages individuals to detach their sense of self-worth from material possessions. The habit of defining personal value based on the accumulation of wealth can lead to a constant cycle of desire and discontent. Instead, Stoicism suggests finding intrinsic value in virtues such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, rather than measuring success by the abundance of possessions. Stoicism invites individuals to focus on what is truly essential for a virtuous life. Virtue, according to Stoicism, is the ultimate measure of a person's character. By prioritizing virtues in decision-making and actions, you shift away from the pursuit of material accumulation toward a more meaningful and fulfilling life. Number 3. Complaints and victim mentality. Stoicism emphasizes taking responsibility for your reactions and outcomes. Drop the habit of complaining or adopting a victim mentality. Instead, focus on what is within your control and work towards constructive solutions. Complaints and a victim mentality can become ingrained habits that hinder personal growth and resilience. Stoicism, with its focus on self-mastery and responsibility, provides a powerful framework for shedding these detrimental patterns. Complaining and adopting a victim mentality often arise from a perception that external circumstances are the primary drivers of one's happiness or success. Stoicism challenges this perspective, asserting that individuals have the power to shape their responses to events and take responsibility for their lives. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of taking responsibility for one's reactions and outcomes. Complaining and adopting a victim mentality are viewed as disempowering behaviors that deflect responsibility. Stoics believe in acknowledging challenges while actively working towards constructive solutions within one's sphere of control. Stoicism encourages individuals to shift their focus from what is beyond their control to what is within their control. Complaining often arises from a fixation on external factors. Stoics advocate for redirecting that energy towards constructive actions, concentrating on aspects of life that can be influenced and improved. Number 4, comparison with others. Comparing yourself to others can lead to envy and discontent, contrary to Stoic teachings. Abandon the habit of measuring your worth against external standards. Concentrate on your own journey, growth, and virtues. Stoicism recognizes that measuring one's worth against external standards, particularly through comparisons with others, can lead to envy, discontent, and a distorted sense of self. The external standards often represent societal or cultural expectations that may not align with individual values or virtues. Stoicism places a high value on individual virtue, qualities like wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. The habit of comparing oneself to others can distract from the pursuit of these virtues. Stoics encourage individuals to focus on their own character development rather than external markers of success. Stoicism teaches that each individual's journey is unique, shaped by personal circumstances, choices, and values. Comparisons tend to oversimplify complex life paths and ignore the nuanced factors that contribute to one's situation. Stoics advocate for acknowledging and appreciating the distinctiveness of each person's journey. Number 5, fear of failure. Stoicism encourages viewing failure as an opportunity for learning and growth. Let go of the fear of failure and instead embrace it as a natural part of the journey toward wisdom and resilience. The fear of failure is rooted in the anticipation of negative outcomes, potential judgment, or a perceived inability to meet expectations. This fear can prevent individuals from taking risks, pursuing goals, and embracing new opportunities. Stoicism views failure as an inevitable and natural part of the human experience. It doesn't diminish one's worth, but is seen as an opportunity for learning, growth, and refinement. Stoics believe that facing challenges, including the risk of failure, is crucial for developing resilience and wisdom. Rather than fearing failure, Stoicism encourages individuals to embrace it as a valuable teacher. Failures provide insights into what works and what doesn't. Each setback becomes a stepping stone toward personal development, offering lessons that contribute to a more informed and resilient approach to life. Number 6, seeking external validation. Relying on external validation for self-worth contradicts Stoic principles. Cease the habit of seeking constant approval from others. Focus on internal validation and aligning your actions with your principles. External validation involves seeking approval, recognition, or validation from others as a measure of one's self-worth. This habit often leads to a dependence on external opinions, making individuals vulnerable to fluctuations in others' perceptions. Stoicism teaches that true virtue and self-worth come from within, rooted in personal character and adherence to virtues like wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. The reliance on external validation contradicts this foundational Stoic principle. Relying on external validation places the locus of control outside of oneself. Stoicism encourages individuals to focus on what is within their control, their thoughts, actions, and responses. Constantly seeking approval from others is, in Stoic terms, an attempt to control something beyond one's sphere of influence. In essence, Stoicism invites individuals to cease the habit of seeking constant external validation and instead find a profound and lasting sense of self-worth through internal validation rooted in virtuous living. This shift contributes to a more stable, resilient, and purposeful way of navigating life. Number 7. Avoidance of uncomfortable situations. Stoicism teaches the importance of facing challenges with resilience. Discard the habit of avoiding discomfort or difficult situations. Embrace adversity as a chance to develop strength and fortitude. The avoidance of uncomfortable situations often stems from a primal instinct to seek safety and minimize stress. While this instinct is rooted in self-preservation, it can hinder personal growth and resilience if taken to extremes. Stoicism places a high value on resilience and the ability to face adversity with courage. Avoiding discomfort is seen as a barrier to developing the strength and fortitude necessary for navigating life's challenges. Stoics believe that challenges, rather than being avoided, should be confronted with a steadfast mindset. Stoicism suggests that discomfort and challenges are integral to personal development. By avoiding difficult situations, individuals may miss valuable opportunities for learning, self-discovery, and the cultivation of inner strength. Stoics advocate for embracing adversity as a chance to grow and refine one's character. In shedding these anti-Stoic habits, you pave the way for a more intentional, resilient, and virtuous life. Each habit represents an opportunity for personal growth and aligns with Stoic principles that have guided individuals towards wisdom and contentment for centuries. As you embark on the coming year, consider these shifts as steps toward a more stoic and fulfilling way of living.